Welcome back to Smart Connected and Nice, our little conversation where we talk about solutions, innovation, and the people behind the products. Today's episode's a fun one. We're fresh out of FENCETECH 2026, and if you were there, you probably felt the energy. If you weren't, don't worry, we're going to try to bring that to you right here, right? So I'm joined by
That's right.
Jeremy, our VP of Sales, who spent the week at the show on the floor with the team, talking to customers, partners, installers, and soaking in the full nice and high security experience. Jeremy, welcome.
Thanks, Scott. Happy to be here. Still like digging out from being back at Fence Tech, but it's all in a good way, right? So much from there.
That's how it goes. A week at the show, and then a couple weeks after that just to recover, right? So
All
let's
right.
start talking there. Let's talk about this show. You've been to a lot of industry events. So what really stood out about FenceTech 2026?
You know what? It was the atmosphere more than anything. We had you could just feel the momentum in the air. The booth traffic was really steady. We were, I mean, it, flowing out into the hallways the first couple of days, and even the last day, we had more traffic than I expected. You could really feel that people were interested in where we were taking everything, not just the individual products, but how we were kind of pulling things together.
The idea of everything working together is a big theme for us. So from your perspective, how do people react to the unified nice and high security ecosystem?
People are starting to get what we're trying to do. We when we walk through the portfolio, residential, all the way up to the high security, people could see the value in it, and the value in having that comprehensive package, from all one company. We weren't just showing like individual separate solutions. We're showing Swing Smart, Slide Smart, Slide Driver 2, and Juno, and how you could scale that across an entire ecosystem.
So yeah, so it wasn't like, hey, here's a new product. It's here's an entire ecosystem. So let's talk about the products for a minute. So what were people gravitating toward at the booth?
Well, the Swing Smart and Slide Smart 535 were brand new, right? So they definitely drew a lot of attention. People wanted to get hands on, ask about applications, reliability, the testing, the long term performance. And then obviously the Slide Driver 2, it's kind of an industry staple. Everybody knows the green box, it kind of speaks for itself. It's a proven, trusted, reliable piece of equipment on the high security side of the business. And then the Juno, it sparked a lot of great discussions. The design really caught people's eye. They were surprised by all the capabilities of it, especially in such a small package, and impressed by the technology behind it.
I bet it was cool to see people really walk in thinking about one use scenario and then walk out of the booth realizing they could cover a lot more with that same ecosystem.
Exactly.
We already had a pretty big, we also had a pretty big moment at the show. Manufacturer of the year. That's not exactly something you just plan into the booth schedule.
No, it made it way better. I've been here a long time now, going on 2 decades, and we've never had anything like this since I've been here. So the award really belongs to the entire organization and our partners for choosing us. It's a recognition for our trust in our performance, our long term reliability, the relationships that we've built with installers, customers, distributors over the years. Seeing that announced at Fence Tech, surrounded by people that use and sell our products every day, it was just something really special, Scott. It really was, and I can't I can't tell you how much it meant to me personally.
I imagine you really could feel the pride at the booth after that.
Absolutely, and it validates that strategy we've been talking about building scalable solutions that last.
So, what were you hearing most often from customers and partners?
Probably two big things. First, appreciation for consistency, products that perform as well as they in the field as they do on paper. Second was the excitement about the direction we're going. People seeing Nice and high security not just as manufacturers but as long-term partners. Understand access control. They understand that things need to be smarter, more connected, easier to deploy, and really, again, pulling all these different things together.
Excellent. So, if you had to sum it up, Jeremy, the nice high security presidents at FenceTech 2026, what would it be?
It's confidence, connected, looking forward. We're, like I said, we're pulling together all of those pieces, the different pieces of business that we've accumulated and developed over the years, and really kind of making it one cohesive strategy from one end to the other, having that all available to a customer under a single house is just it's something that's been fun to watch and fun to be a part of.
That really tracks. So people might even say that the booth felt busy, energized, purposeful, not flashy for the sake of it, but intentional.
Yeah,
All right.
and definitely.
And then thanks for sharing the behind the scenes look at FENCETECH. Congrats again on the Manufacturer of the Year recognition.
And thank you, and I appreciate everybody that stopped by the booth, especially to congratulate us. Thanks for all the support, and thank you to our partners. They really everybody made us feel pretty special this year.
And thanks to everyone listening. If you want to learn more about the products we talked about today or see the nice HySecurity ecosystem come together, be sure to check out our website or reach out to your local representative. Also, like and subscribe so you can stay connected with us. And because we will be back soon with another episode of Smart, Connected, and Nice. And until then, have a nice day.
Thanks, Scott.